let's talk with Kash Patel for a moment because we're doing some FBI work. Do you know what it means to be sarcastic? That dude's attractive. He's attractive. However, the way that these people perceive that conversation of what I just said is that he's actually attractive, but he ain't attractive. He's nasty. Then they deflect that comment, if they do distinguish that it's a negative, to act as if you're the unattractive one and that I'm the problem. This is really freaking crazy shit. And then he says he's genuine. He's not genuine. See, what Americans usually do is they just back down and then they allow that feeling to enter into their body space. And then they run off into the abyss with perversion of seduction. That's communism. So they say nobody's going to know, but I'm telling you that I know that it's going on. That's grooming. That's Kim Kardashian's education to millions of people. So she started off being a crybaby to get vulnerability of an audience who hated her. We hated her. We said, we don't want to see your face. And so instead what she did, here's us down here. This is USA, is she used money and connections and her tits to roll over us until the Gen Zers became adolescents and then targeted them. And then now we have this. It's interesting that her stepdad became the first one that was very visible. The first one that was visible. Because we've always had people doing this. Because a lawyer in town was one. And then there was a dude that was the first male the first female who became a male who was pregnant on the National Enquirer. And I know the twin of the father of that kid. So this is not new information, but what happened was they made it a priority of conversation, but nobody gave two shits about that. If you can't handle the judgment, then you shouldn't do the thing. So what Kim did is she rolled over American citizens, and then she started berating us with her better than behavior. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Look at what party I'm at. And then it was all this was instigative abuse. This was her abusing audiences. But some of us ignored it. But that was her sending a fuck you out into the world. Look what I did. Look where I'm at. And then it started to kind of turn into erotica. To where it became her persona because she felt something of power, which she called feminine, but it's actually the devil. So then she bounced in and out of personalities. Marrying Kanye West for cash. Meaning getting cash for herself. Abusing him. Starting wars within Hollywood, as in Taylor Swift and Kanye West shit was all staged. All off the backs of her reality TV shit. To where now the Real Housewives is the way women are supposed to behave at home. How embarrassing. It's not alien shit. This is reality fucking shit here. The alien shit is that you have no self-control. But it has everything to do with volume, abuse, and you could say consumer behavior, which would be the anxiety of what Kylie Jenner does when she makes a video with a child where her body is like boobies and crap. That is anxiety. masked by seduction. However, what people don't understand is that it's anxiety, because she's coined it to be seduction. And then you're not guarded. You're like kind of just chilling, watching your feed, like chilling, like literally chilling. Watching and chilling. No boundary. And so you're sitting there with your phone. And these people have no brain at all in their head. And she's over there doing her anxiety as seduction. And then it infiltrates you. And it causes pain. But cognitively, you can't recognize that she's the problem because it occurs as if she's nice. And then entrepreneurs are out there trying to instigate conversations without holding people accountable or responsible, because their lives would be at risk or their jobs would be at risk. So they just tell everyone to be kind. So no one ever takes a look at the real concern or the real problem. So you were supposed to, as an adult, say, you're not going to behave like that. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do hair and makeup like that. That's not normal. That's for the Baldwin bitch. The father didn't educate that bitch on how to be a person. And so we want that bitch fired, but who's going to fire her? Industry? So everything's about money, and then the doors are closed for people to succeed in small business. So they don't have a cognitive ability to understand small business, which is, to them, $50,000 per year. So it's either $0 or working for somebody else, or it's millions of dollars. There's no in between, which means that we are only living in capitalism and socialism and Marxism. Because she's standing there erotically in anxiety. Take a look at who Kendall and Kylie Jenner, what they used to look like. Think about what it would happen to you if you lost a bunch of weight with no education and you had plastic surgery to look like a clown. It's not a clown because you guys think she's attractive. She's not attractive. She got boobs, she's got implants in her butt, she's got cheek plant, and think about if you liked it, if you liked the way you looked. And the essence of feeling what they call empowerment, but it's disempowered because there's nothing underneath it. And then they sit on a platform and say that they know how to cook, but they don't know how to cook. They're lying. And then they say that they know how to talk about education in feelings and emotions with people like Deepak Chopra, who are validating their bad behavior, like Marianne Williamson. But they just want publicity. And they're like, well, I'm in control because I'm powerful. Look at all the work that I've done in my life. Yeah, look at what you're fucking doing. You don't give a shit about nobody. You're like, well, Gary Vee's there, so fucking what? So Marianne Williamson built her business off of A Course in Miracles with Louise Hay, and then failed miserably at politics, so decided to sell out the country instead by going on a podcast with Monavand, a Persian, an Iranian from a third world country, while she erotically sat there and went, yes, 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 yeah, I get it, yeah. And that's the thing about the thing and 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 the thing. And that's stupid. That's not real education. None of this shit is. So then everybody's buildings are collapsing in your homes. So that Monavand and Marianne Williamson and Deepak Chopra, nobody's an American or cares about democracy, but they're all yelling democracy and climate change. So our country's failing, and then these bitches are making cash, and then they're spewing out anxiety for the future of the kids while filming it in the process. While nobody's saying anything about it, and they're going to argue that January 19th is not going to happen because they think that they're empowering their First Amendment right. Are you fucking kidding me right now?